welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. We're nearly about 10 hours in, and only just feels like we've finally gotten to like the first kind of like side quest field town. We're in the first kind of relatively open area, Martha's Rest. As you can see, we've got a few side missions we can do. False Friends, Crystalline, Lifeline, and Beast Against Beast. Yeah, it's safe to say I've not been super infatuated with this game, to say the least. I'm kind of giving it one last go to see if it can get its hooks into me, and if not, I'm probably just going to go back to Yakuza, because this game is currently dull as dishwater. So let's see what the side missions are like around here. Hello, fishmonger.
Here, you're that bear
War,
aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck! I dropped my crystal off the cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now I've not.
I dropped my crystal. I dropped my phone off the Grand Canyon. Can you go down and get it for me?
I'll make it worth your while.
Fine. Is it so boring? I'm
just promise you'll look.
Struggling to like
there may be one thing
stay awake playing it.
About the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
Just jump. I can just jump. Really? It literally is just down there where we rescued the carpenter. I can't jump. I can't jump over it. Slay the bog crabs. I mean, it feels like a single-player MMO, I guess. Or it's like Fable, but like bad Fable. Quest destination nearby. Hello, bog crab.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
They've got a bit more health than I remember. So you can like jump in the air and use Deadly Embrace to bring them up in the air. And that's it. That's the entire side mission.
Spending any more time down here than I have to.
10 hours into the game, and that's the entire side mission. Like, I saw people saying, you can't expect the side missions to be, like, super interesting right at the start of the game. Well, 10 hours in, and there's still kill 4 crabs side mission done. I mean, crikey. People were saying, these side missions, they give, like, depth to the world. Like, what? Kill 4 crabs? I know so much more about the world now.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
Wow, then that's it. Done.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Oh, thank you. Ooh. They didn't hire a script writer. Well, the game is mostly cutscenes, so I would have hoped they would have.
Catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted.
There's a cost of living crisis on at the moment.
Money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Quest complete. Everything that people seem to love about this game, they hated about Final Fantasy 13. Like, this game feels even more railroaded than Final Fantasy 13 did when that came out. Can I ride a chocobo, please? Can I please ride chocobo?
Have to find him before the Can't talk now. Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
I just press square over and over again. That's it.
Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
I beg your pardon?
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Sure.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials
Where is he?
sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the old time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't
Not
want
really.
you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Want something right? Do it yourself.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I mean, maybe the game will start getting better, but it shouldn't take 10 hours to get good.
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
Inquire around about
Difficult to
Norris.
spot.
Who's
What do you mean
friends?
about being played false, I wonder?
Bum, 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 bum. And we don't have a fast travel spot anywhere. Just got to slowly run around. You know about Norris?
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
The marshes? Why give you a jump if you can't jump over stuff? I don't understand.
You barely have to step out your...
I want a chocobo. Can I ride chocobo, please?
Good girl. You get some.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
You can't have gone far.
Search for
Better keep
Norris.
my eyes peeled.
Nervous Norris. Nervous Neris. It's a skull. It's a femur.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt.
Well, I've heard the game's like 50
At least
hours
I know
long.
which way he went.
I don't think I could play this for 50 hours, my god. Like, I don't mind this stuff, but the combat gets super laborious. Like fighting, every combat situation is exactly the same.
I wonder if that someone was Norris.
You don't fight any of the enemies differently, so you know, playing combat for like 30 hours straight is going to be pretty laborious. Is that you, Norris? There he is.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close, I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
You don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
And she's a right slapper as well.
Can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Everybody in this game sounds like my granddad.
There's few would have been so kind.
All right, my lover.
You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it begins.
He died.
Bear without a brand.
He's dead.
Free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Okay, can we travel up there? Travel to the obelisk. Boom, 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 boom.
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving.
I'll be fucked if I fucking leave him
Clive.
to go and fucking escape
goes
the
the search.
fucking bastard.
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Quest complete. I've heard this game has been like overheating people's PS5s. Like it's been shutting down in the middle of like a battle. You lose 1 iron lantern. Okay, got some ability points. What do we want to get? Rising flames. This game is so hot. All of the characters are so hot. Clive is so hot. I mean, they all look like they're in boy bands. Do I have enough to get anything? Burning blade. Downward thrust. Lunge. Stomp. Upgrade the burning blade and the down thrust. And the lunge. Duke of the lunge. Okay. There's a shop. Beast against beast. Can I put a waypoint? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
I hear the levies.
I mean, the world is so static. You can't go into any of the buildings, like, at all.
We could make a fortune selling our swords out in the east, you know.
Can I go back in here? I can go back in here. That's the only building I can go in. Is the tavern.
It was good, honest work building that.
Welcome to the Golden Stables.
Ask about Martha.
Well?
Wow, there's not even any voice acting for this. Really? Well, I'm the landlady of this place, and as I'm sure you've guessed by now, same as me old mum before me, ain't the most glamorous life, but it has its perks. For one, whatever I say goes, up to a point anyway. If I started telling people to treat their bearers better, the lads from the Legion would have me dangling from the rafters. So me other work, I keep quiet. Only ones in the know are them that are already in up to their necks. Sid, the Blood Axes, the Abbey lot.
And you, of course.
So don't... So jarring. So don't you go letting the coral out of the bag, eh? Wow. Ask about the rest.
Lively enough, innit?
All of us crammed up here on the rock. It was even busier when I was a young'un. You'll have come past the aqueduct on your way over. Back when they were putting it up, all the builders stayed here. Place was as packed as a barrel of Gaia shell greens.
But then the Imperials came.
And the work was called off. So why have a bit of voice acting and then cut it off? So weird. And the work was called off. All them poor lads out of a job. And what's a gang of strapping stonemasons to do when no one's building nothing? Why, offer their muscle out to the highest bidder, of course. And that's how the Blood Axes came to be. The rest may not be as busy as it once was, but at least we're all safe up here thanks to them. Ask about Glademund Abbey. I expect it's one of the only places in Rosaria where bearers are treated like human beings nowadays.
Which is funny.
Seeing as how the Imperials built it, an honest-to-goodness house of Gregor, right on our doorstep. Most servants of the goddess don't allow bearers anywhere near her churches and chapels, lest the weight of their sins crack the tiles, or some such nonsense.
Thankfully.
The abbot of Glademund's actually bothered reading some of the scripture, and knows great Gregor wouldn't want to see any of her children suffer, though he has to be very careful about what he says in public. As for what he says in private, well, let's just say he's one of us. Right.
Be seeing you then.
This game has a humongous budget, I'm pretty sure. So, to not have voice acting seems a bit weird.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look, don't be shy. Free for £1. Free for £1.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard.
3 for £1, 2 for £1. Yeah, that feels very MMO-y, like speaking to someone and getting, like, you know, just a lore dump, I guess. Was this game meant to be an MMO? I know it's, like, the head guy was the guy who did Final Fantasy XIV, but it's a single-player game. It's not, shouldn't really be an MMO. Green sheaves.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south.
I don't know what blight you're on about. It's beautiful. Like, it's green as green can be.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Let's make this quick.
It charges a lot quicker now. Ow. I'm not sure what the point of fighting any of these enemies are. It does feel like an MMO, you know, grinding area where there are like, you know, pools of mobs just to grind. Get over here. Grabs. Hello. You're the only interesting enemy so far. As he spins. Spin. 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 Earth, Wind and Fire. Do you remember?
This time.
Oh. I was hoping being in the air would stop the attack from hitting me. Oh, what have you done to me? Oh, that didn't work.
Wake wind.
No, doggy. He dead. But there's no reason to fight it. I guess to get materials, but how many of those materials do I have? What was it? Back blood? Something like that? Black blood. I've got 15 now. Can be traded for gil. It's not used in crafting then. But you don't need money in this game. I've got like a bazillion money. There's nothing to spend it on. There's literally nothing in this game. There's nothing. You go to the merchant, you buy potions, that's it. dead. I'm dead now. Foot pads. Nice boots you got there. Oh, I want the loot.
That's enough.
Loot. 10 pinches of magicid ash. Yeah, there are... I don't think there's no weapons to find in the world. There's no armor. I think the only thing you can find in the world that isn't like, you know, craftables is like songs for the jukebox, and that's pretty much it, I think. Mortal blow. What is this? A chronolith?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway.
Really?
Doesn't seem to be working though.
Oh dear. Needs power.
You there! Over here!
Frederick.
Excuse me, I can use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. They'd made them mean.
Yeah, that's
instead.
like the opposite.
Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Kill some wolves. Kill a pack of wolves. 10 hours into the game. Side mission, kill a pack of wolves.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
If they wanted to make it like an actual,
go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce,
you know, Devil May Cry kind of game, then they should have made it a Devil May Cry kind of game and made it fully linear and have it only be like 15 hours long. Not pretend to have like an actual world to explore. It's like Hi-Fi Rush, but shit. People seem to have forgotten about Hi-Fi Rush already, which is a shame. That's the problem when you release a game in like January, February. People forget about it by the end of the year. Starving wolves. Kill some wolves.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry
Right, cannot lock on to the right enemy at all.
find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
That can't be it. Surely. It can't be it. And there's no reason to pick up this loot because it respawns. So it's not very useful loot then, is it? If it respawns. Oh no, the bridge is out. If only I could jump. Or swim. Or do anything.
That's it.
Do some potions, maybe. That's about it. There is a chest over there. Sharp Fang. Once you fought one Minotaur, you fought all of them, pretty much. Once you fought one enemy, you fought all of them. Hello. Oh shit.
That'll help.
Do you mind?
Come on. Not this time.
This guy's aggressive. That's probably the hardest enemy in the game so far. Anything good? Looks like a special... Oh, Bloodhawk Jess. Is it like an actual thing I can equip? Oh my god, we actually found something. Increases aerial combo damage by 8%. Increase attack by 7. I guess we'll go for that then. Aerial combo. Need some more potions. But if I go back to the Martha's Rest, I'm going to have to run all the way back down here. I'll be going back to the actual starting place from the prologue. How do I get over there? This way. I mean, this seems to be the starting place from the prologue anyway, the actual first mission. It looks very familiar. Invisible walls. Loot. Goblin coin. If that's it. That's it. The broken hilt. Oh, there you are.
Wonder how long that bait'll last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves.
What's it to you, cuntface?
So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
Look at my sword.
And if you didn't,
and then look at my other sword. Drops trousers.
Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Oh, Frederick.
You wily bastard.
You willy bastard.
I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
That's it. That was the quest. That was the quest. Kill 4 wolves. Kill 4 wolves. Fuck me. Oh, it really deepens the lore of the world. Oh, kill 4 wolves.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
I saw people comparing the side quests to Yakuza. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Yakuza's got some of the most varied side missions in a game I've played. It's like mental in Yakuza. But I think because Yakuza doesn't have voice acting, it actually makes, for the side missions, it makes it so that they can have more varied side missions. Like, the limitation of it actually allows more creativity. Hello. I like the actual, like, proper main story missions in this, but this kind of stuff is, it feels like padding. Can I actually see them? Like, on the actual main map, you'll have, like, actual missions that you need to start from the main map.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Can't break the scarecrow. You can't break anything in this. Can't break the crates. Just all empty, apart from one little chest, and that's it. You got any potions? Oh.
No holding back.
You're actually dangerous.
That should help. Not this time.
I parried. Sure. I'll take it.
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Ooh. Do I go down there? No, I can't go down there. The bridge is a little bridge gap that I can't jump. Even though I can fly up into the air in combat and fight like 20 feet above the freaking ground, I can't jump over a little wooden bridge that's collapsed. How dare I? How dare I? I need to wait for the carpenter to rebuild the bridge. You could jump over broken bridges in Outriders, for Christ's sake. Hello.
Up now, my darlings.
Okay. Sure. Here we go. An obelisk. Fast travel spot. East Pool. Blackpool.
Quiet, isn't it?
It's because there's no quests and there's no life in this game.
You.
The game is dead.
You're Clive Rossfield.
Hello?
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Who?
Lady Hannah.
Who? Who?
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all.
Who?
The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
Who are you? I'm just so happy.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Who are you? I don't know who you are.
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Is that my mother?
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard.
He's dead.
Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Oh, him. Yeah, I remember him. He exploded. It was you, you tit.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child.
How come you haven't aged? It's been 13 years.
I insist you rest. We can talk later.
We made one character model for each of the characters, and then we didn't want to make another one where they were slightly older. Even though this game has like a $200 million budget.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope.
The voice acting's terrible.
It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death.
It's not Yakuza, is it? My God. I mean, Yakuza's got amazing
killer.
acting in it.
That was the only thing.
And I don't even understand what they're saying.
But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others...
You're not doing Shakespeare.
Then why the hell am I still breathing?
Woe at me. How can
I
it
ask
be?
myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
So we're not
Do you remember
sisters,
that
I don't
night on
think.
the balcony?
Even though I thought we
When
were
looked up at the
sisters.
moon?
Sisters and brothers, I mean.
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
Whoa.
You came back to me. The heavens.
Maybe it is like
must
Game of
have a plan
Thrones.
for us.
Incest. Whoa. Clearly not sister and brother then, are we?
We should get some rest.
I thought it was Joshua, Clive and Jill,
Good night,
brothers and sisters.
Clive. Sleep well.
I should look at the active time law. Active time law.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight
I've got a different set of clothes.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my
what
father's
the?
old clothes?
What am I, Deadpool?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers.
We were like brothers.
These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And
My
sorry
sword's
for
gone red
depriving
as
you of your
well.
memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Too much chafing. Oh yeah, people won't see the red and think, oh, he's not scary at all. He looks even more scary now than he did previously.
Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while. But seeing you again took me back to happier times.
Back when my husband caught fire
Fare you well,
and was turned into ash.
my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Invictus.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate.
Phoenix Gate.
Let's go.
I got a new sword. That's why it's red. Yeah. And a new belt. So why the fuck did I even bother crafting this shit? If you're just going to give me free stuff. That's better. What a waste of time. Need some potions though. Active time law. Oh, childhood friend Jill. But it seemed like they were like spending pretty much all their time together, like brothers and sisters. Okay. There's a shop. Let's go back to the hideaway. Hideaway. Give it all you got. Mine today. Falling from the top. Hey, Gav.
Where'd you get your fancy new clubber? And where can I get some?
Kenneth is a miserable.
Forevermore. The sound of silence. Many people came and prayed to the neon god they made.
many uses.
Have you come for a tale? Or perhaps...
Clive tells about his adventures. Does doing this do anything?
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
To get new entries. Okay.
You wish to study the tomes?
Persons of interest, Jill. Oh, she was raised alongside Clive and Joshua, but they're not. But they're not sisters and brothers, brother and sister.
We just don't have enough teams.
Only raised.
Oh, nice cloak.
Nice cloak you got there.
And what do you want? Going purse weighing you down?
I want to buy some potions.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Can I upgrade my sword?
Well, what's that for you, dear?
No.
Anything else?
Anything else? No. Okay. Ooh. Let's go back. Eastpool. Okay. The Dim. But no side missions here.
Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for a bearer. Proper little prince you look.
Ten spools of steel silk.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
You got any loot? No loot.
Not bad at all.
Aha. Goblin coin.
Harvest's down again this year.
I just stand here and don't do anything.
Sure this will see us through winter. Maybe.
Where are you off to then? Or
That
hasn't
way.
your master
There's only one
told
way
you?
to go. It's like a big
Either
straight
way,
line.
I expect our humble village and your final destination. Not to say it didn't have its charms. Take that tower.
That
Like
tower?
how fallen it is. Must have
What's this
stood
fallen
there
about then?
1,000 years.
The
In all that
Fallen
time,
from
no
Destiny.
one's ever been inside. Mysterious, eh?
Oh, mysterious. Foreshadowing.
Anything take your fancy?
Gaia Bleed. Battle chains. Meteorite. 40,000 for a jukebox song.
Come back
You don't
soon
spend.
now.
You don't spend like any time there.
Well met, friend. Here you are. Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father.
So how can nobody else notice
even
me?
If you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here, in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Well, we're very torn up about having sleeves, but we still keep them as sleeves.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
He's turned into a well. Oh my god.
He's not here.
He's turned into a well.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Are you joking? Are you joking?
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well, then it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Back in my day...
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Chocobo?
Patrick the chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
There's got to be a reason for this village to exist. Padding.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Well, it's a long story.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Find the old man. I've already been down here.
Still no sign.
No.
Could he have strayed even further?
You're gonna make me fight the enemies again. So never go off the beaten path, because you'll probably have to go down the beaten path anyway.
someone over there.
Don't jump! Don't do it!
It might be him. We should hurry.
Not the bees! Not the bees! Not the bees!
Agreed.
It's over.
New enemies approach. Kick.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Indulge him.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
I think that might happen.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Anon?
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Quest complete. Back in the day. Like, it does that as if it was like some epic adventure. You helped an old man home who's got dementia. Epic adventure complete.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. When the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Can we go in? I want to go in. Is it like a dungeon? A secret dungeon?
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
Can't do nothing with it.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
What?
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
No magic. Weird. Well, I'm guessing we need to, like, restore the land,
Imagine what this
then.
place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
It was green. There was grass. There were trees. This game is Hold Forward. The game. Hold Forward.
There it is. Phoenix Gate.
Hold forward until a cutscene happens, then hold forward again until another cutscene happens. Press square to kill enemy.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Is there a dead bird there? Dead, like, phoenix skeleton. Okay, here we go. These are the actual, like, decent parts of the game where you have, like, an actual proper, like, linear mission that you start.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
There's bones. There's ash.
Let's have a look around.
Buried memories.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Yes. You did the big hole in the floor. We saw it in the cutscene. Walk forward. Have a cutscene. Why even let you walk forward? Might as well just continue the cutscene.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
It's Joshua.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
I want to know. I want to know. Please. I want to know everything. Put your light on. Please. Cutscene. Walk forward. Cutscene.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Which you have. Just like the Phoenix, arise again. Is it going to start getting interesting?
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Oh, it's all like sci-fi in here. The Hall of the Ancestors. None may the dominant may enter. And also the dog. The dog can enter.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
Oh look, there's a mysterious fallen civilization that have been dead for centuries. How
this place
unique.
Really be a fallen ruin.
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
I'm sure they won't come awake and attack us. It's a trap.
Jill?
It's an elevator. Robots?
do?
Fight them. What do you think? Fallen bug.
Stay down. It's over. Finished.
Level up. 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
More trouble.
This is more like Final Fantasy 13. This is.
That's enough. Stay down.
Stay down.
It's over. It's over.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Defense node. Loot. 50 gil. Wow. You get like 1,000 for doing a side quest that takes about 2 minutes. Kill 3 crabs. Done. Here's 1,000 gil. Fallen Guardian.
Looks like it can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Give it what for? Ow.
Glad you're here. Not this time.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh shit. Jill, no.
of this make sense to you?
Nope.
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
The hooded man. Favourite of wind. Pardon me, I've got wind. Increase gouge damage by 15%. Open a door, walk across a walkway, open a door, fight enemies. Oh my god. Bomb?
What the hell are they?
Bombs.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
You have to keep doing fire on them to make them explode? I can't remember how it works. Quite spongy, aren't you?
That's enough.
Pling, pling, pling. Stomp. Taunt. Get wheel. Open the door, walk across a walkway, fight some more enemies.
Had to run this gauntlet too.
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
If you like this game, I got another game that I can recommend. Final Fantasy 13. In fact, it's got better combat than this, and it has a better, like, actual skill tree system. Another one.
Wins.
New enemies approach. That's not cool. Ah.
Not this time.
What's happening? Can't even see.
Flanks to me.
Hooah! He did. I think I might be better off going back to this other thing, Rising Flames. How do I change it? Heat Wave, Rising Flames. There's more enemies. I'm shook.
Stay down. Finished.
Look out!
Bombs.
That's enough. Stay down. Garuda, lend me your strength.
Shit, could explode. Why are they so tough, these guys?
Finished.
Ability finish. The Will of Wind. Rock's Gambit. I don't even have that. Not unlocked yet. This might as well be like 4, the video game. Walk into a room, fight load of enemies. Walk into another room, fight load of enemies. Frost giants, and more frost giants. Just because it's got really good graphics doesn't mean it's a good game. It's not how it works. That seems to be the only... It's like, oh, we can't say it's not very good because it's... Look at it. It graphics. It's got a big budget. It can't be bad game.
I don't like this.
Zelda.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
The Iron Giant. You are who you choose to be.
Not this time.
Delay on that one.
My wounds, boy. Not this time.
Hello? Press the attack. I beg your pardon.
Not for long, it isn't. With me.
I don't know what that was about.
It's down.
This is our chance.
Oh shit, boys. But I'm in the air. The stomp shouldn't hurt you if you're in the air. It's doing the Dark Souls thing where you do a massive delay. Iron Giant dismantled. Superman. Fallen Iron. Any old iron. Boom.
It's done.
What are these creatures?
They're made of metal.
And why do they keep
iron,
attacking us?
which is metal.
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
What's... That's like the Andromeda sound effect.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Grab the loot. Grab the loot. Wicked wheel damage. The Rising Flame does a lot of damage. It's like 3,000 damage. Boom, 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 boom.
Den.
Death, is that you? Take me. Take me. Lich. Lichdom Battle Mage.
Not this time.
They're not that dangerous. I thought it was like an actual boss. Like a mini boss.
Not this time.
Oh, I parried. I don't know how. But I did.
Flame!
And he did.
What the hell was that?
A lich. Said its name above its health bar.
It would seem this place
Can you not
holds
see
even
the
more
health bar?
secrets than we thought.
Am I the only one that can see that? Which way do we go? That's like a trial, I guess. I must go into these rooms.
It's over.
Must turn the power on. Erect off and activate the generator.
Lights.
How far in am I? I'm about 11 hours in, 12 hours in. Spectres. Inspector Morse.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Probably making a bridge, I would imagine. The bridge. What about a hollow bridge?
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
I don't want to go in there, it's scary. It's got like blight on it.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god?
The dog's face.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
We are Legion.
What?
Are we in Lava Land now? Where the hell are we?
I'm back.
Have we gone back in time? Oh, there's the Phoenix and Ifrit.
Joshua! Stop it! Please!
Stop it. Such convincing acting. Stop it. Stop. Stop doing that.
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Is this real? Is this in his head? I have no idea. I definitely think the game should have stuck with, like, younger Clive for longer. It's way more interesting than older Clive. I've got to fight Ifrit now. Do I? But I mean, how have I gone back in the past?
To the truth that awaits me. I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Ifrit. How does this work, then? What? We've got Alfred, what? How does this work?
Not this time.
Keep doing that, I guess, over and over again.
Not this time.
Ow. Uh-oh. Just gonna hit your legs. How can we be so weak?
Wake wins. Garuda, lend me your strength.
It would have been good if you could target different parts of the body.
To me.
Goodly takedown. Good. That lava's awfully close. You suck. It's all in his mind. It's an internal battle in his head. It's me. It's myself. Charred. I've been charred. I was going to make a joke then, but I decided not to make the joke.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Infernal Shadow.
Not this time.
Molten thrust. A lot of health, don't you, buddy? Oh, it's Dante. Hello.
I see. You'd help me learn by example.
Shit. Oh.
Wake wind! Not this time.
Hellfire? I am the god of hellfire. Ah! You can stop attacking now. Eruption? Oh, shit. Get out of the lava.
Too slow.
Hooah.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Ooh. What is that? Accept the truth. I've turned into Fiery Man. I'm like the guy from the Fantastic Four.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Aren't you Ifrit? What's happening? rather hot today, isn't it? It's going to be Ifrit versus Ifrit.
Enough. I know the truth of it now.
Yes. Become evil. Become evil. Be one with the dark side. Yeah. Ifrit versus Ifrit. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. It's just one quick time event, the whole thing? It can't be. It can't be. Are you joking? Wow. I mean, the Resident Evil 4 remake got rid of the quick time events and actually changed them into actual proper, you know, gameplay mechanics. Whereas in this game, just seems to love the quick time events. Fire shard? So it's like an ultimate, I guess, a rage, adrenaline kind of thing. Acceptance. It was all in your mind, mind.
Are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am.
A boring fucker.
The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist?
And why was I chosen as its dominant?
Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know.
And since I'm still breathing,
I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you.
I think I could.
You never were one to hide from the truth. Even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Red versus blue. Joshua.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care
Mild Grace.
Confound it. The hour is later than I thought.
Meanwhile, in the shiniest castle, Castle Dazbog. Oh, it's Benedicta's lover. What's in the box?
Tell me, who did
What's in the
this, or I'll
box?
see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
This game can't be taken seriously. Is this game meant to be funny?
And this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Not Benedicta's head, is it? It can't be. Why would Benedict's head be in a box? Seems a bit fucked up if it is.
Benedicta.
Is it her ashes, maybe? I have no idea. If it was her head, that seems a bit fucked up for a thing for Sid to do. Seems out of character. Ifrit awoken. Ignition. Unlocking the limit break gauge. Okay. Semi-prime into Ifrit.
So, what next?
We return.
So that is the end of the world here.
I promised the mayor I'd
For this
talk to him
place, at
again.
least.
About Lady Hannah, amongst other things.
There's still more to find in this area.
Though she may be...
Oh, Ifrit channeled. Ooh. Okay. Ignition. Oh, so it goes over this. Not really sure why you would use them over these. Necessarily. Maybe when they're upgraded. The meaning of life.
To leave. I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Alright, we should arrange an introduction then.
What is a video game if not just pushing buttons over and over again? Now, can I go down into this thing over here? Is it like a dungeon? I feel like I'm asking too much of the game. Probably just like a room with a chest in it. Growl.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
What about this? Still can't open it. What's happening to East Pool? Boom, boom. The windmill stopped. It appears to be on fire. What about the non-existent side missions that were in this town?
What happened here?
Are you just stabbing him?
Imperials.
Goddamn Imperials! Scarring belongs to the Stormcloaks.
We've got a live. Remember our orders? No survivors.
Who would order such a thing?
Hello. Ow. Any more? What about Hannah? Hannah, no.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave. Kill all the Ducal.
I'm a lord. How dare you speak to me like this?
We're innocent people. Stay down.
God, the targeting makes it really hard to actually dodge in the right direction.
It's over.
He's sending them flying. You've got to catch up with them.
The Empire will never fail.
That's enough. You lose.
You lose. Game over. Hannah! Oh. I thought, what the hell is that?
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them.
How are you so big?
By Empress Annabella's command.
You are just a human. How can you be so big?
My mother ordered this.
Because your mother's a dick.
I know. You can wait.
Divine hammer. Whoa! I like that. Very Dark Souls. Monk. Enemy slain. But no matter what enemy you fight them exactly the same way. It's not like, oh, I need to use these abilities against these types of enemies. There's none of that. There's no elemental resistance, elemental weaknesses, nothing. There's no strategy at all. It's just you go into autopilot in every single fight. No, Hannah!
I'm sorry,
She's
Lady
dead.
Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Oof.
We're too late. Gav.
Oh, fucking crikey, where the fuck you been?
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh?
Fucking bitch.
We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip.
If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
Clearly not very important then, is it?
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
There's supposed to be hunts in this game. Like, you get a side mission to go on a hunt, I guess, to fight, like, a unique monster, maybe? Haven't even got to those yet. Shit, who's that?
Now, rats.
Suspicious character. Oh, no.
Lord Kupka has a message for you.
Curly mustache.
Where to send it?
I'm evil. Go back to the hideaway. Righting wrongs. I could be right.
Sid Solar, then.
I could be
We have a lot
wrong.
to discuss.
Nothing to upgrade. Still nothing to buy.
Make it quick. Not saying fortune, do you?
Nope.
And?
Andy Pandy.
Look what the curl dragged in. Go on, then. Finished, are you?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Clive, was it?
Yes.
Nope. And how might this old soul What subject shall we consider today? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Take a seat, Clive.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick read.
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastwood. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
Hey, Jill.
We can keep running, or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit.
and there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
We're moving.
The best kind.
No.
We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
The Imperial capital?
And pay a visit to Mother.
Oh, there it is. That's the Imperial capital, is it? Why is there a massive ice mountain behind it? Why can't the game take place there? It looks way more
And
important
the last of our
and
farmlords
impressive.
in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Can I put one in as well?
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into?
I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop here for now, and I'm gonna go have something to eat. When I come back, will I keep playing this? I don't know. I'd rather play Yakuza. So I'll probably continue Yakuza, and you know, maybe after I've had my fill of Yakuza, maybe I can come back to this and play some more of it. Just play like a couple of hours a day, maybe. Like I don't hate it. It's enjoyable enough to just kind of trundle through. But I find it quite repetitive and boring. But yeah, so that's going to be it. I will see you later after I've had something to eat. Bye!